Guys, so I am now one day out, actually less than one day, half a day out I guess, from the UKDFBA Southern show in Camberley, the qualifier. And this morning actually, it's been a bit stressful this morning because I needed to get up, take Ada out as normal, and then I needed to get breakfast in a bit quicker and then get my session in a little bit quicker this morning, my final kind of pump session, just light session, full body, before me and Charlotte needed to leave to go and see a property in Tooting, which was near Yorkie's gym, which is a really cool gym. It's definitely one of the best that are in London for like bodybuilders, it was a really good property and everything. But it was a lot of walking back and forth. I've already done, I don't know, like 15,000 steps, and it's only like, I don't know, just gone one or something. It's probably a bit later than that now, but yeah, it was kind of a bit rushed and stressful, but now the rest of the day should be a bit more chilled, and basically I just need to get everything prepared for tomorrow. So I've just been cooking and preparing my meals. I'm going to do a last bit of hair removal and then get Charlotte to do a first coat of dark as tan. That's the tan that I used at the BNBF. But this time around, I'm going to do a coat the day before, sleep in it so it's really deeply set. I'll do a bit of a pump up workout in the morning and then have breakfast, and then I'll shower it off. And then when we go to the venue, which is only going to take about an hour and 15 or like an hour and a half door to door to get there, maybe a little bit over that actually, like an hour and 45 minutes door to door, maybe 2 hours door to door, let's say that. So, but it's close. I'll be getting a professional tan, one additional coat on the day with Nicola from A1 Tanning, who I like to use when she's available. But I just didn't want to have to be there the night before. It's just awkward with Ada, and it's relatively close, so traveling on the day is much less stressful. And then also, when you sleep in a new location, your sleep is always negatively impacted. And it's hard enough to sleep the day before a show because of the nerves and excitement anyway. So I was like, if I can really just be there for the day, that's ideal. And I think every competitor, that's kind of their idea. It's not always something you can do, but I would like to. I don't know how the rest of my shows will go in that regard, but we'll see. So anyway, I was going to take you through the meals that I have here. It's going to look very familiar. So here we have my usual post-workout meal, which is going to be meal 2 of the day. And actually, this isn't my usual, it's a bit different because I normally have potatoes and a protein shake, but that doesn't really work on this day. So I'm having potatoes with egg whites, which I normally have in a different meal. It's basically the same thing with some ketchup on there as well. And that's the usual quantities I have, salted to my usual standards. Then I have another meal here, which maybe I won't eat until I come off stage actually. For this show, there's just a one shot and you're off. So I'll be on a bit later, but that probably will mean this meal will be consumed after stage. But I have it just in case I need it pre-stage. My usual salt, so I will be doing half a teaspoon of this about half an hour before stage. My pump up formula, again, I'll take that with that. And then this is a Reese's cup in case I decide I want to have that pre-stage, possibly. And that's mostly it, because I'll have had breakfast and I'm going to take some fruit pastels with me. And I know I need to have about 10 of those to get 30 grams of carbs, which I'm going to have just before stage. So I have some ready available blood sugar, and that's going to help me pose on stage, kind of like an intro workout would, and also potentially help fullness and things like this. And then I have some Snacker Jacks just in case I decide I need to throw in some extra carbs. But in reality, carbohydrates, not doing a whole lot for you on show day because you're using the stored ones you've got. And if you haven't peaked correctly and you haven't got them stored, then you won't have them available. So I've got another 600 grams of carbs today, had 600 yesterday, 550 the day before, 500 the day before that. It's a lot of carbs and I'm looking very good for it, and it's going to be exciting. So mostly I know before stage, and I was just saying to Charlotte that she's going to be basically my bodybuilder handler on the day, making sure I'm doing everything that I should be doing. And I know I need to drink about 2 liters or so pre-stage. I have about 1 liter with breakfast anyway, so I'll have that early. And then I basically just have a 2 liter bottle of water that I'm going to take with me. And I know I need about half that before I get on stage. And I'll be getting all my sodium typically through my meals, and then the extra dose of half a teaspoon of salt pre-stage. So simple stuff, guys. And it doesn't need to be complicated, I don't think, for a natural athlete. especially one that's in shape. It makes that your confidence a bit better. I'm not going to be bringing my best, I know that, for this qualifier, but as a strategic move in bodybuilding, to just have a physique that's qualifiable is great, because then you have more to give. And I have a few more weeks to take off some more body fat, reveal some more details, and then hopefully I can build food kind of similar to how I built food this week, but a bit more slowly and progressively across multiple weeks into the finals and the WNBF and the Two Bros Pro as well. But I'm going to give Charlotte this camera on show day, so hopefully she can get some behind the scenes, some insights into that day, but at least you know how things are looking today. So I've just taken off the last bits of hair and used like a skin preparation thing for dark as. And now Charlotte is tanning me up, which is probably bringing her back horrific memories. It really is, yeah, because Charlotte did my tan for my first show. We used Pro Tan, I think, and I don't even know how many layers we did. It was a lot. It felt like a lot of layers. It felt like a strange, long process. But this time round, Charlotte doesn't have to worry too much, because we have the professional tan as well tomorrow. I'm just doing it this way round so we can be here, which I think I explained before. So can you already see I'm getting nicely painted on? Does this stuff from memory work better than the Pro Tan?
This feels like easier already. Like, I've already done your back.
Yeah.
Like last time it was such a laborious, painful process, and then it didn't even end up with a good result. So hopefully.
And I think people still use Pro Tan. I think it's like a regular thing, but maybe they improved.
We didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, we didn't have a clue what we were doing, but it's a little bit like this, but much more clued in. But look how muddy I am. I was so pale as well. Did it look crazy?
You can get a white feet. Yeah.
Bit of feathering here. I don't want to look super crisp in the evening, really. The evening is when you want to look a bit softer. I don't know.
Your arms as well.
So guys, this morning I'm walked Ada. Well, I did my posing rounds. I walked Ada. Came back, made my breakfast, which is here, which is my usual breakfast with oats, blueberries, dark chocolate, vegan choc cereal milk from Ghost, which I really enjoy mixing that in. And made that, then I went and did like my pump up kind of bits and pieces. Got a bit hot, got a bit sweaty, had a shower, washed off the kind of bit of the tan, so I'm a bit lighter now. And now I'm gonna sit down, eat this, watch Lost, because I really enjoy Lost. And then by the time I finish this, we'll probably need to hand Ada over to Charlie, who is a client of mine. He's looking after her for today. And then we need to get going to register. It's game on. And I did some posing after my pump up. Hey guys, so I'm just stood out of the theatre at the moment because just wanted to get out and get some fresh air because we've been in that pump-up room for ages, and honestly just got a bit of a headache and just feel a bit tired. So just wanted to get out, get some fresh air, feel a bit more with it again. Charlotte is currently in Greg's because I believe she's getting a vegan sausage roll or something. And when we get back, I'm going to drink a little bit more, sip on some more sips. And it's like 2 now, so I'll probably be on in an hour and a little. It'll go really quick. So feeling much more in control, not necessarily in control, but calmer this time around. It's been a more enjoyable experience so far. The guys at UKDFBA have run this really, really well, very tidy show. And the venue's great, pump-up room's really big. which really helps, and having Charlotte backstage is nice. Speak of the devil. Where are you? There you are. What did you get?
I got
a feast.
Vegan sausage roll and vegan.
Oh no, you
sausage
got a
and
nice
beet milk.
diet drink as well, which
And
I'm
I
very
did.
tempted.
Sorry,
It'll be too much fluids.
Zero sugar cherry Coke. I'm quite excited by it. I've had that before.
This is it. Time to put that hard work to the test, gentlemen. You are now being judged.
I'm on stage.
Tiniest of margins, today's runner-up in the medium height class was number 40, Charlie Neal. And the Southern Counties Men's Open Medium Height Class Champion for 2021, number 39, Steve Hall. Okay, gentlemen, arms aloft. Let's have the victory pose for your men's medium height class. Around. So, can I ask? 39 switch for 26, please.
Jack is currently pumping up, actually looking very, very good. Tan looks great. It's been a long day. He's getting ready. He's in a very good spot right now. Yeah? You ready, Jack? Ready, more ready than ever. So guys, we're back. It is now 9:30. It's quite late. We just picked up Ada from Charlie, and well, we got the win today. It was incredible feeling, like nothing else actually. The whole day I was saying to people is like, the whole day is kind of like you're waiting for an exam. You just want the exam to be over and done with. It's kind of the worst part of the day, is the part of the day that you're just waiting for it. Got on stage. I felt very prepared, more calm this time. Overall, I really liked how this show was ran. The venue was really nice, pump up room was really big. I had my handler, the best handler in the game, Charlotte Can, behind, helping me and just keep me on track. It was nice being back behind with Jack as well, and Nat, his girlfriend, wife actually, sorry. So that was really, really great, and just chilling. So anyway, I guess, to wrap things up, so winning, incredible experience. We obviously do bodybuilding mostly for the journey and that process, but part of that process is me knowing that the first time I competed in the UKDFBA, I was in a novice category and I came 4th. The next time I competed, the best I did that season was to get to the British finals and place 5th in the British finals, and this time I've won a qualifier and I've qualified for British finals, which is in 6 weeks now, which I'm very excited to get even better for. And I can get better, I can get leaner and maintain the fullness that I've definitely got. Being almost 10 pounds heavier on stage definitely showed. So yeah, we're now back, and take homes from that, if I have any major take homes, the professional tan was great. The guys at A1, Nicola, did a fantastic job with the tan, and a big take home would also be having a warm-up show is great, to just get that experience under your belt and be a bit calmer and remind yourself, because you probably haven't competed in a long time, and that the progressive linear load is great. It worked really nicely. It was very stress-free. I was definitely fuller this time round and leaner, because I weighed more today than for the BMBF, but clearly was a little bit leaner. So no cheat meals tonight. They were asking the guys running the show, they're like, so what's your cheat meal going to be? In typical Steve fashion, I actually have a treat. So I've got some of this. So the, what's it called? I can't even remember what the thing's called. The Serial Killer Cafe. They're like a online shop that sells a bunch of cereals. They had a big sale. So I did buy some boxes, and this is one Chex Blueberry. So I was just gonna have a portion of those within, it's actually gonna be lower than low day macros today, just a little bit. So I'll have this, I've had some tuna with salsa and tomatoes, and then I have a bowl of oats with some vegan whey mixed in, and then I have some Greek yogurt to eat as well. Actually, it's gonna be a bit of a feast. I feel fine. I basically just had a diet break because I had a bunch of high carb days. So guys, that's really it for now. Onwards and upwards, on to the next one. Revive stronger. That is the mentality that I would hold, and that's what we're going to bring. Get better and better. That's kind of what it's all about. So thank you for the support, for being here, being with me through this, and I'll catch you for the next one.